Welcome back. I'm Jacob Russo. It's been a wild summer, to say the least. We were unsure if we'd even have a baseball season to begin with, and now the playoffs are upon us. Down in 1A District 16, Lawton Bronson was hoping to kick their postseason off with a bang. They were taking on West Harrison. Let's jump in the up in the fourth, Lawton down 3. Hayden Dahlhauser pokes one into right. Bases were loaded. 2-run score, and it's a 1-run game. Next inning, a runner on second. He is going to try to steal third. The throw is going to go wide. That's Luke Olson being risky, and he's going to get all the way home. Just like that, we're tied up at 5. And after keeping West Harrison scoreless in the last 2 frames, thanks to some great defense from the Eagles, they have a chance to win it. They've got a man on second. Ryan Stratman, the single into right. Luke Olson, he comes around to score. Ball game. Eagles walk it off 6-5, the final. As for who the Eagles will face in the next round, it's a rematch of the Western Valley Conference semifinals as Kingsley-Pierson blew past West Monona 12-2. These two teams have faced off twice this season. Each time, one has won a game. So the rubber match for the fate of the season should be a good one. Back to the games. Over in Mobile, Woodbury Central, they were hosting Westwood. Bottom of the first, Wildcats have the bases loaded. A wild pitch. Carter Blyle, he's going to come home. He beats the tag, and Woodbury Central has the early lead. On the mound for the Cats was Jacob Schultz, and early on, he was putting on a clinic. A bunch of strikeouts early to keep the Rebels off the board. But Westwood, they were getting it done on defense. Colton Rogers makes a very difficult play from third. That's going to get the runner. Wildcats had the lead the whole way until the very last inning. The Rebels scored 4 in the 7th. They win this game 4-3 and move on. And finally, let's find out who the Rebels are playing. Game 2 in Mobile, River Valley took on Hinton. On the mound for the Blackhawks, Justin Kerwin was absolutely lights out. Bunch of strikeouts. That kept the Wolverines off the board throughout the first couple of innings. Hinton, they're threatening in the first with runners on second and third. Tate Conkle, he sends a high fly ball into right. The wind was active today. That pushed that ball away from the right fielder. Kyle Brighton scores, and the Hawks have the lead. But it was still a close game in the fourth. Brighton, he's at the plate now. He's singling through the infield. Glenn Carlson scores from third. That's going to kickstart a rally. Tate Conkle at the plate again. He rips one through the infield. 2 more runs score. The floodgates are open. Hinton wins this one 10-0 in 5. Now let's go through some other playoff games of the night. Let's start with Class 1A District 1. REMSEN St. Mary's topped Hartley Melvin Sanborn in a 5-inning perfect game from Carter Shore. The score there, 12-0. They'll face Galen Catholic, who took down South O'Brien 12-7. On the other side of the bracket, Trinity Christian took down MMCRU 6-2. They'll take on Akron Westfield, who beat GLR 7-1. For not having the score there. On to District 2, Ridgeview is moving on after beating Harris Lake Park 14-3. They're going to face off with the New Alfana Mustangs. They took down West Bend Mallard by a score of 12-1. And for the last game of the district, Bishop Garrigan, they beat GTRA 3-1. They'll face Alta Aurelia, who had a bye. Over in District 15, Boyer Valley skimmed past IKM-MANNING 8-7. They'll take on Audubon, who beat Arweva 7-zip. And we already showed you District 16, so let's move on to Class 2A. In District 1 of 2A, just one game tonight. That was Okoboji taking the game over Central Lions 6-3. They'll take on Spirit Lake on Tuesday. That game on the 14th. On the other side of that bracket, Western Christian and West Lyon will open up their playoffs on Tuesday in Larchwood. Over in District 2, Sioux Center, they took down Cherokee 8-6. They'll play West Sioux on the 14th. And then we didn't have a score from Sheldon and Sioux Central. You guys have to get those scores into us, or we don't know what happened. Let's go. Finally, last one. We don't have a final score from GHV and Emmitsburg. The winner of that game, they'll end up facing Forest City in the District 3 semis. On District 16, OAB-CIG snuck past Missouri Valley 2-1. Their next matchup is with East Sac County.